So I didn't think I'd be making a second Cody Rhodes video, but here we are. Go check out my first one. I'm going to leave a link in the description where I said that the first opponent he should face is Seth Rollins, and that turned out to be true. But I've seen online that some people are having a crack at Cody Rhodes for joining WWE, that he's been perceived a bit of as a traitor. And for me, that's not how Cody should be viewed. Cody, to me, should be viewed as a guy who's bet on himself constantly, and he's constantly won. You know, back in 2016, he wasn't happy with his Stardust gimmick. He wanted it to change. He knew that he could do better for himself. And then so he left, and then he went out and did that. He had an incredible 6-year run where he was in, Ring of Honor, New Japan, Impact Wrestling, where he won all those belts, then won the NWA belt off Nick Aldis at All In, and then formed All Elite Wrestling and, became one of the biggest stars in the business. And then when it came time to renegotiate his contract, allegedly, one of the reasons is that he wanted Punk and Jericho money. Tony Khan wasn't going to give that to him, and then he bet on himself, and now he's gone back to WWE, and you just saw at WrestleMania in front of a crowd of over 70,000 people. He had, outside of Stone Cold, the biggest pop of the night in night one, and had an amazing match with Seth Rollins. He's proved time and time again that he can bet on himself, and that once he backs himself in, he goes out and he succeeds and gets what he wants. And everyone, I think, really should be happy for Cody Rhodes. I think what he's done for his career is brilliant. Him and Drew McIntyre have had a similar career path where they weren't getting what they wanted in WWE. They left, and then they've came back bigger stars. Drew McIntyre went on to main event WrestleMania. So yeah, I can't wait to see what Cody's going to do. He delivered a great promo on Raw. So yeah, can't wait to see what happens with him in WWE. Eventually, I would love him to feud with Randy Orton and they can touch upon the legacy stuff. But there are so many matches in WWE that I'd love for him to see. I think him and Riddle would actually be a fun match. Kevin Owens would be great. And then eventually Roman Reigns, him feuding with Roman Reigns, I think would be an awesome feud. So yeah, I think they're just my quick thoughts on what Cody's done. And yeah, good luck to him.